Leapfrog week. We're on Tuesday. We're going to dig a little deeper into the lore that is Camp Leapfrog. So the show we're going to be focusing on first tonight is the Christmas Trios Tournament, okay? And we had a very special, and I would say unexpected, message from UltraMantis Black, whoever that is, sent us a little message for Christmas Trios. Check it out and just see it for yourself.
Oh, it is I, the great and delightful UltraMantis Black, and I'm visiting you this holiday season from Camp Leapfrog to regale you all with a tale of mirth and joy. And so it begins. 'Twas the night before trios, and all through Camp Leapfrog, not a wrestler was stirring, all asleep like a log. Their boots and their gear were all packed up with care, in hopes they'd be the one to raise the trophies in the air. The tadpoles were nestled all snug in their bunks, with visions of getting their very own custom trunks. And Sam's been in charge while Brad was away, and the camp was preparing for his return this Trios Day. But early that morning there arose such a clatter. Sam sprung from her bed to see what was the matter. And what cannot be explained through an email or text? Well, how about I show you what transpires next?
So weird, a little bit, but cool, just the same. You know, UltraMantis, cool, in the cut with us. But at Camp Leapfrog, we're not all about promos and wrestling, you know? Sometimes somebody somewhere thinks we should sing Christmas carols. And I lost a bet, and I had to sing in it, and I'm very unhappy about it. But people seem to enjoy it. So please enjoy the Christmas Trios Christmas song, I guess.
Oh, Christmas Trios Tournament, what teams adorn high branches? Oh, Christmas Trios Tournament, what teams adorn high branches? Of our flyers, fluffers and tree, they bring the strongest team chemistry. Oh, Christmas Trios Tournament, what other teams will enter?
What's up, Camp Leapfrog? It's Trios time again. It's Christmas! And I'm Boar Hatfield.
And I'm McCoy, and this time, we're on the same page, and we got a new partner with us. Come on, new partner!
Get over here! Still life with Apricots and Pears. That's me. That's you.
Go! Go team!
Having has entered the fray. We'll see how they do when it comes down to whether anyone lost his game.
I must win! For so, I'll go.
Guys, I hope you're ready. Because tonight, you have me as your team captain in the Camp Leapfrog Trios Tournament. And I don't know if you know, but I'm kind of a big deal in Trios wrestling. So just let me do all the thinking, and you guys do all the work, all right?
My team is all ready! Escargados! Oh, tonight's gonna go sick. Oh, we're gonna win the whole thing.
I'm gonna kill him.
No! I'm get over here! We need him! You need to pay attention!
You may be wondering, why is there only two of them? That's not Killian and the Goon. It's Killian and the goons. So where could Big Dust be? Where could it be? Oh, that's right. Big Dust is right here. And Big Dust is our key to taking this whole thing home.
Yeah, tell him, Big Dust.
Classic Dust.
Classic.
Let's go, fellas.
Win this whole thing.
This is a brand new trio. Can't predict what happens next.
Okay, channel your energy.
Yes! Incredible! Kaya, thank you so much for making that potion that stops me from turning into werewolf every month. It's been freaking awesome just being human again!
I'm so glad it worked for you.
Will you guys team with me for the trios tournament? Yeah! Alright, let's go!
Alright, let's go!
Yeah!
Let's go!
Yeah!
But I've seen up the beams in Devantes. Their strengths, their technical prowess. You've got to watch this trio. Salt the snow, salt the snow, salt the snow.
I got a message for every other team in Christmas trios. I'll give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property before I pump your guts full of lead. 1, 2.
I'm gonna cut you off right there. They call us Salt the Snow, but you better call us the Sticky Bandits, because we're gonna steal this whole thing.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We got that pump. We got that pump in. You ready? I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready!
Everybody out there, are you ready? Because we Team Technical Tag 2000 are coming for you. And all of you guys can simply catch these hands.
Mr. Moran, how are you?
Hey.
Great. I'm calling from my vacation chalet in Vienna. As the new head camp counselor at Camp Neotissimo, you and 2 mercenaries are going to give Camp Leapfrog what for in the upcoming Christmas Trios tournament.
I don't even know what that is that you're talking about.
It's not a real camp. I've put together a fake camp, and I want you and the mercenaries to beat up everybody in your path and extract revenge on Camp Leapfrog.
I can do that. I can do that. Why is your fire not moving?
Goodbye, Mr. Moran.
I bet you're not even at a cabin.
There's happy and lambs who both were not picked, but now they'll find out what it's like to team with a very good professional wrestler.
It's no use. No one's gonna want to team with me as long as I have the Camp Leapfrog participation trophy.
No one wants to team with me. I haven't even had my first match yet.
Oh, I really need a Christmas miracle.
Don't fret, my little tadpoles. It is I, your Camp Leapfrog champion. And as champion, it is not only my job to travel the loop from campground to campground defending this great title, but it is my job to be your hero as well. And a hero will not let you down. When you ask for a Christmas miracle, it is a hero's duty to make that dream come true. I gladly accept being the third member of
his team.
Now we have our final brackets. Now we have our final brackets. Now we have our final brackets. So let's start match one.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that because I'm going to find it and burn it so nobody can see it again. Let's move on. Let's get back to the wrestling. This next match, we were joined by a very good professional wrestler, ABBS, and Abby Jane take on Salt the Snow in our first Christmas Trios match. Check that out.
Thank you very much, Blake. You are a gentleman and a scholar as we get set for our second semifinal round matchup in Christmas Trios 2020. My name, of course, is Joe Dombrowski, and Salt the Snow, certainly coming with a salty and surly attitude. They aren't here for fun and games. They are here to show that they are mad, bad, and dangerous to know. And I think they've proven that thus far in the quarterfinals, but on the other side of that coin, the unlikely team that survived the quarterfinals. Now, there were two major takeaways for me in that quarterfinal round matchup against Team Dropdown. ABBS and Abby Jane overperformed. They outpunted their coverage, and they had a tremendous performance that I think any teammate would be proud of. But a very good professional wrestler, the Leapfrog champion, walked away disgusted, upset. It's almost as if he was hurt and offended by the fact that ABBS and Abby Jane were so involved and contributed so positively. Did very good think he was going to do this as a one-man show. Let's get the intros.
Trios semi-final match. The team of Makowski, Travis Huckabee, and Devantes, Salt the Snow.
Excuse me, sir, stop talking. I'd like to have your attention for a moment. 24 years ago, I won this title. And ever since, I've been traveling the world from campground to campground, defending it with honor. Because this title means the world to me. Camp Leapfrog helped change me from a little tadpole into the very good professional wrestler I am today.
24 years, right? Is that a thing?
In those 24 years of traveling the world defending this title, I have never been disrespected the way I was here today.
By who?
My campers usually treat me like the hero that I am, like the icon I've grown into be, and like the superstar that I truly am. But instead, you lavish all that attention on a rookie.
Abby Jane did great. I've fallen in love with her already. Rookie of the Year. Give her all the votes.
That's exactly what I mean. But Abby, I think you're onto something, Abby. I think you do have potential. I think you can be a superstar today.
Crowd even bolder prediction than I had.
But let's find out what kind of potential she has. Abby, go get us some seats. We're going to take a seat. Abby's going to get us to the championship.
Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Now, this has gone from a very unlikely trio that gelled together against the odds to a very good professional wrestler just throwing teamwork out the window. Is this Abbie Jane being punished for rising to the occasion and doing well? A very good professional wrestler was all gung-ho about wrestling the majority, if not all, of the quarterfinal, and now he's sitting this one out. And this match, this semifinal matchup is getting started with the very powerful and intimidating Devantes not taking these too seriously, but Abbie Jane's not going to be laughed at. She's not going to be told, no, you don't own me, you don't control me, you don't control my career, we're partners, we're equals. Oh, God. And that comes with that equal treatment. Abbie Jane gets a reality check from Matt Makowski as ABBS takes down Matt, takes down Huckabee, takes down Devantes. Ab-based offense. You got to have that core strength. And the ab claw on the adversaries. And you can see the physicality of Salt the Snow, which normally salting the snow and the ice would be a good courteous thing. You're not on Christmas. Why can't we have a white Christmas? Why must we salt the snow now? Devantes tagged in. And you see that determination on the face of ABBS, who has been talked down to, looked down on, and just underestimated and written off by so many in his life, but by his own tag team partner, someone he took on as a mentor just today. Devantes, a physical takedown, a cover, a lax cover, but still nearly enough. And you have to wonder if very good professional wrestlers sits this out and Salt the Snow are able to take advantage of the 3-on-2 nature of this match, add in their already just intensity and focus. If this is an easier path to the finals for Salt the Snow, what does that mean for their opponents? Oh no, before I even say that, before we even get to the finals, a big mistake by Makowski, who's going to be the victim of another ABBS clutch. We saw it in the opening round. It was quite effective, and it is able to defensively fend up Makowski. Here comes Abbie Jane. And Abbie Jane is fighting the odds, and she doesn't care what size you are, what your background is, what your style is. Her second professional match, and she's trying to go 3-on-1 here, but the numbers catches up to her. Huckabee, just picks her up and deposits her with reckless abandon and out backbreaker. Huckabee's throwing Abbie Jane all over this ring. She must feel like she got projectile out of a moving car, just dropped on her neck. And that guy couldn't care less. He shrugs his shoulders. He's got his feet up, cat, and Abbie kicked out. As very good professional wrestler is sabotaging his own team, but he's underestimating what his own team is made of. Apparently it was all about the spotlight, all about the glory, and all about taking, in his eyes, 2-0s to the top on his own skill and merit. But that did not work out according to plan, and if Abbie Jane can shock the world here, man, her star may surpass the Leapfrog champions. I don't care what he's done in 24 years. Wink. Huckabee gets sent down, and Abbie Jane can do this. Huckabee has no idea. She's perched high above. Cruel, spotty! But Abbie Jane, the momentum took her off, and wait a minute. Now he picks his spot. Oh, he wants the pin. He wants the glory. Huckabee kicks out. And after being on the outside, not even on your corner, and Abbie Jane, still, she's thinking teamwork. She protects her partner. She saves this match, something that her mentor didn't do a couple of minutes earlier. You can see whose agenda is what quite clearly as that pump handle slam But Makowski just manhandles Abby Jane. And again, it should not and cannot be overstated. Jesus, Abby Jane hits the corner of that ring post. It's not rounded. There's an edge that will hit your skin and potentially do some serious damage. This is Abby Jane's second match ever in life. Abs, I don't know if he's remembered how to win a match until tonight. And Abs is fighting for whatever he has here. But I think that tank is approaching E. I think he's running out of Christmas cheer. Abs is trying here. Huckabee and Devantes, and there you see Makowski from the blind side as all three men just pounce. The most imposing trio in this entire tournament, for my money, are working with one mind, one strategy, and the other trio not even reading the same book. And Abs is perched, and there's nowhere to land that feels good. The uppercut, the takedown, that doomsday is enough to put away Abs, who I don't think is even in a condition to defend himself. You had the match won, come on. Devantes, the TKO, you didn't need to do that. Abby's down. Very good professional wrestlers halfway to the locker room. The officials call him this because Abs can't defend himself. Yeah, Salt the Snow moved to the finals. It's not a surprise here. I wish I could say they had a tough time, and other than an impressive spurt of offense there for a minute or two, it really wasn't. A very good professional wrestler took these two lovable losers under his wing and then abandoned them when they needed him the most. And as they now struggle in pain, defeated, there's no one there by their side.
Back at it. I hope you enjoyed that last match. I know I did. This next match, now, I don't know if you know, but there was a little disagreement with the team of a very good professional wrestler, Abs and Abby Jane, and they couldn't see eye to eye, so a very good professional wrestler found a new partner and a new manager, Sydney Bacabella, and new partner, Big Dan Champion. Check out this little package they sent us.
It is I, your Camp Leapfrog hero, a very good professional wrestler. Miss Abby, you've known for a long time that I admire your work ethic. You do everything that it takes to be a winner in professional wrestling. You put in the time at training. You look like $1 million in this ring, kid. You're on to something. You're the hardest working person in this backyard, yet you can't get a win to save your life.
When you lose, it's not just you that loses. You make an embarrassment out of me, your trainer. You have everything it takes to get to the top, but you will never get there carrying all of this dead weight.
Dad!
What? This is what I want you to do, Abby. I want you to kick him straight in his face.
Oh, no. No, not like this. Not like this.
Right, kick her.
I can't do it. Oh, I can't do it. It's okay.
Abby! Abigail! If you won't do it, I will!
Oh, no.
My birthday party on August 8th. How about Abby Jane teaming with Hallowicked and UltraMantis Black. I think it's going to be the best birthday ever. Travis, Dan, and Sydney are up for it.
Very Good Professional Wrestler, and his new partner, Big Dan. But that ties up Christmas Trios for right now with a little bow on it. We're done with that. We're going to take that box. We're going to stick it back under the tree where we found it. Now, this next match was a big deal for Camp Leapfrog and a big deal for wrestling fans anywhere, because this next match was a Cibernetico, which is a massive tag team match. And not only is it huge, it took place on the biggest independent wrestling show of all time, Fight Forever, a 24-hour straight professional wrestling show. And we had our spot for the Cibernetico. Please enjoy this. This is crazy. This is nuts, nuts, nuts. And, I mean, it was on something that changed history for independent wrestling. So please, enjoy, and I'll see you back in about 45 minutes after that match.
It is now time for the Camp Leapfrog Tornado Cibernetico. 2 teams, 9 competitors will face off in an elimination-style match. If one team is eliminated, the remaining campers must face off against one another. First up, team of Very Good Professional Wrestler, led by a very good professional wrestler. Next up, Matt Makowski. Next up, Travis Huckabee. Next up, Matt Demorest. And back all the way from Japan, Masha Slamovich. Dan Champion. Killian McMurphy. Black. And the last competitor for a team of Very Good Professional Wrestlers, CC Boost. Next up will be Team The Best Campers Ever, led by Captain Boomer Hatfield. McCoy. Still Life with Apricots and Pears. Boar, Big Daddy Cool. Leigh. Lyon. And the other half of main event, Midas Black. ABBS.
everybody, and welcome to Camp Leapfrog, hosted by GCW Fight Forever, hashtag Fight Forever to interact, live and free on GCW YouTube and Fight TV. I am international wrestling superstar Ryan Nova, here to call the action with Sam Laterna. Starting off the confrontation here with both of our team captains. You know him, a very good professional wrestler. Oh, starting off hot, tripping Boomer Hatfield.
Hello there, Ryan. Sam Laterna here.
Thank you for joining me, Sam.
Thank you. Had to head back up from downstairs doing announcing. I apologize.
I understand that is a very long staircase, but thank you for joining me here to call the action. Boomer Hatfield, he jumps, he misses. Oh my God, beautiful handcuff arm drag by Boomer Hatfield. Nobody can change the trajectory of a match quite like Boomer Hatfield. Sending him through the ropes as a very good professional wrestler.
For those of you just joining Fight Forever, welcome to the Camp Leapfrog Cibernetico block at GCW. We are bringing back some good old-fashioned nostalgia for this 9 a.m. time slot. Who didn't love watching wrestling with breakfast as a kid? Folks, get your cereal.
I know I did. I know I did, Sam, and the only thing that I like better than watching wrestling on Saturday mornings is watching my own matches on YouTube.
I had a feeling you would say that, but you want to know the only thing I like better? Sponsors! And with that in mind, we'd like to give a big thank you to Camp Counselor Emeritus Bryce Remsburg at Bryce is Right on Twitter, sponsor for Cibernetico. We love you, Bryce.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you very much. But look at this. Matt Makowski might just tap out Boar with an armbar.
Boar is a big boy. He is definitely the Hoss of the best campers ever.
Certainly is. Boar, known as Big Daddy Cool. I asked him what that name meant, and he just told me that one time Kevin Nash called him Big Man. I have no idea what that means, nor do I care.
Hey, big man like Kevin Nash doesn't use that lightly, I imagine.
I suppose not.
And Makowski with the forearms to Boar on the ropes. He is trying to break him down, get this man down to his size.
Makowski absolutely lighting up Boar, but there he goes, sending Makowski through the ropes as Boar. But here comes Travis Huckabee. Looks like he's trying to go. I thought he was going for a schoolboy, but no, he just threw him over the ring.
Good job taking care of his fellow tag partner.
Just tripping Abby Jane. Travis Huckabee just bullying Abby Jane. He knows he's in control of this match. But Abby Jane, look at the spunk on Abby Jane just taking it to Travis Huckabee.
Absolute spitfire in her first Cibernetico match. One of her first matches ever.
It's important to note this is only her 5th match ever. And just look at that arm drag. Beautiful technique from Abby Jane. Travis Huckabee is dazed. Oh my God, I don't even know how to call that, but that was a beautiful arm drag by Abby Jane. She has just grown so much as a competitor in such a short amount of time. Oh, but a jawbreaker absolutely rocks Abby Jane. Oh my God! Her knee has to be broken, Sam.
Absolutely destroying that knee. Will Abby Jane be able to get to her side? We'll see, because Masha Slamovich is in the ring, and that means trouble.
And I believe that this was Masha Slamovich's first match back on U.S. soil in over a year.
Yes, it is. She spent the last year training at the Marvelous Dojo in Japan, competing with the likes of Sendai, Marvelous, Ice Ribbon, and she was the first foreigner to compete at the Sendai, all-women's Japanese show.
Quite impressive.
Absolutely. She's not going to be easily worn down by Abby Jane. She's the vet that's going to teach Abby a lesson in there. Hopefully Abby can keep up. Oh!
Abby hasn't had a hard time keeping up so far, but now she's going to have a hard time getting off that mat because Masha Slamovich is dominating Abby Jane, just like you said.
This must be Masha's version of the Three Amigos, except just suplexing people left and right. Abby Jane kicks out. She is not giving up.
You have to wonder how much Abby Jane absolutely has left, though, because she is a girl only 5 matches into her professional wrestling career, and she is in there with an absolute killer in Masha Slamovich.
Absolutely. The best way to learn is from your veterans, whether they have a grizzly attitude or not. And Erica Leigh in the ring, rocking her 90s attire. She is the 90s girl, the Gummy Bear Kid.
Yeah, and I hear that Erica Leigh, she has made her name famous by wrestling the likes of men, women, farm animals, bears. Doesn't discriminate, does Erica Leigh. She is an absolute ferocious, she's a ferocious force inside the ring and on Twitter.
Oh yes, her tweets are very intense.
Schoolboy by Erica Leigh. Almost got Masha Slamovich. That was a close 2 count.
Ryan, I've got to say, I've been waiting for this matchup between Masha and Erica for a while. These are 2 women who can go head-to-head against the men, 2 powerhouses.
Let me say, they are not disappointing so far. The action has been completely intense.
Masha did say that she was going to knock Erica's teeth out. Let's see if she accomplishes that tonight.
Well, she's starting right now because she's putting her boot in her face, and she's using the full 5 count.
Erica's been through a lot at Camp Leapfrog in general. Her first appearance at Leapfrog, Killian opened a portal to the demon world and turned Erica into a werewolf.
Well, I don't know why you're blaming that on Killian, because I would imagine that Erica's probably had a little bit of werewolf in her since day one. Killian just unleashed it on Camp Leapfrog. I don't know why you're blaming that on Killian.
Of course you'd side with Killian, Ryan. Who will get the upper hand? It is...
Oh my God, and down they go. Who's jockeying for position? Masha Slamovich is not letting up. She is just bullying Erica Leigh right now. Oh my God, stunner! I have to say, I don't know why she's not going for the cover right now. I think that she just rocked Erica Leigh. Erica was stunned. She might have gotten the 3 count right there had she gone for the cover.
Well, that's the thing with Masha Slamovich. She's brutal. The win isn't what's important. It is the devastation that goes on in the ring. And Erica is not backing down. She is giving her those strong forearms, telling her, I don't care that you trained in Japan, lady.
She is absolutely rocking Masha Slamovich with those forearms, and I think that Erica Leigh has finally gotten herself back into this match. Big boot sends Masha Slamovich to the floor.
Will she go for the cover?
It looks like she's going to kind of continue. She's going to take a page out of Masha Slamovich's book, and she wants to inflict more damage on her.
Uh-oh.
Erica Leigh, pump handle. She's going to hand the pump handle, slam by Erica Leigh. Go for the cover. But see, look, that is a mistake. You can't just not go for the cover on someone like Masha Slamovich. And now here comes Still Life with Apricots and Pears.
Still Life is ready for any challenge, even Matt Demorest, who has not wrestled since last July at Game Changer Wrestling. Lots of anticipation to see what he does in the ring after over a year out of action.
Both of them jockeying for position now. In Still Life, see Still Life, she has those long, lanky limbs. It gives her a technical advantage over her opponents, and right now she's displaying that right now on Matt Demorest.
Those long, slender limbs. Oh, slinking her way around Matt Demorest.
She's got him grounded in somewhat of an ab stretch on the floor. And you have to wonder, I mean, his foot is right near the rope. I don't know why he's not reaching out and grabbing the rope.
Well, his legs aren't quite as long as Still Life's, so maybe he can't reach. Oh!
That is true, but then again, no one's legs are quite as long as Still Life's.
Very true. Guys, we'd like to give a shout out to our good friend, Stephen Bradley, at NYC Rovers on Twitter. We know he's watching at home in Park Ridge. Thanks for all your support of GCW. Oh, and thanks a lot for testing that COVID vaccine for us, friend.
Thank you very much, Sam. And look at this, Still Life with a full Nelson using the legs. But Matt Demorest counters for the cover. Still Life still has control of Matt Demorest, but for how long? Still Life going for the pin. Almost got him. Big drop kick right to the small of the back.
For those of you watching at home, don't forget to use the hashtag #FightForever on social media to interact.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely. Thank you to our sponsor, GCW, for hosting Camp Leapfrog. And Killian just went for a shot right in the place where you're not supposed to hit abs.
Those abs are impenetrable.
Killian just went for a second shot right at the core of abs, and he might have just broken his hand. Yep, smart. You can't go for the abs, so you go for the eyes.
That's an illegal move, Ryan.
Hey, his eyes don't have muscles, and all is fair in love in Camp Leapfrog. You know that, Sam.
I suppose so. Well, if you mess with the abs, you get the floor, as Killian just saw when he went for a crossbody to abs.
Yeah, I was rooting for Killian just now because he put abs right in the eyes, but I don't know why he went for a crossbody right in the place where abs' muscles are most defined. And now abs has got Killian by the abs, and he just launches him across the ring. The sheer strength of abs is absolutely insane.
Will he go for another abs plex?
I think he will.
Yes.
And as he should. If it works once, why not do it twice?
Oh, tremendous.
Killian's got to do something here because ABBS is just dominating him right now. Oh my God, the sheer strength on display. Oh my God! Overhead tosses Killian all the way across the ring. ABBS is in full control.
I don't know if Killian knows where he is right now.
I don't know if Killian knows what planet he's on, let alone the fact that he's here at GCW and Camp Leapfrog.
Well, this is his comeuppance for all the trouble he's caused at camp.
I think ABBS is, it looks like ABBS clutching that leg. Something might be wrong. I don't know if now's the time to be calling shooter because ABBS just grabbed him by the abs, and this looks like the ab clutch to me.
Killian too cocky. 1, 2, oh, near fall.
Drop kick to the face, just completely sending ABBS out of the ring.
The tortured artist Blank and Midas Black are in the ring.
Midas Black, obviously one half of the tantalizing tag team known as Main Event. Trained at House of Glory by the Amazing Red. Beautiful Hurricane Rana. Absolutely beautiful athleticism on display by Midas Black. Rocks him in the corner with a clothesline and a European uppercut. What could he be going for here? Might have been going for a bulldog, but didn't get it. Beautiful drop kick right to the face. Going for that monkey flip. Didn't quite work. Blank goes for the clothesline, misses. Cross body sends him down. 1, 2. Kick out by Blank.
Up, and he tags in his partner, Jay Lyon. Meat in mouth. Let's see what they do.
Obviously, Jay Lyon is the unhinged, sometimes uncontrollable half of this tag team, but Midas Black is able to rein him in by using a delicious piece of succulent meat. And I don't know if you just saw that, but Midas Black just used his partner just threw an arm drag to him right into the corner, almost like a cannonball. And now it looks like he's got him prone on the ropes. Oh my God, sit out face buster by Jay Lyon.
CC Boost isn't even wearing gear. Where did he come from? Very little known about this new camper, CC Boost, who was out just as quickly as he was in. Big Dan champion here. Big guy to be scared of Jay Lyon. Something seems fishy to me.
Hey, I don't know. Jay Lyon, he's got those teeth. He's obviously clamping down on that piece of meat. Would you want him clamping down on you as well?
Oh, stop taking this, I know your agenda.
I am an impartial journalist, and I don't appreciate you suggesting anything other than that.
I thought you were an impartial wrestler.
Well, I'm the best of both worlds, baby.
All right. And a beautiful arm drag.
What is the best of both worlds right there? That was an amazing springboard arm drag by Jay Lyon. And here comes Molly McCoy. She's got him in that waistlock. She's trying to gain control, but Big Dan is so big. But Molly's got the speed. I don't know if that's legal in a professional wrestling match. I don't know if I would want someone slapping my butt like Molly McCoy just did to Big Dan.
Well, you know what? It's better than her using her hockey stick to beat someone up. That hurts.
That's true.
Molly McCoy is the cousin of Boomer Hatfield, so it makes sense that he picked her in this match.
Beautiful combination by Molly McCoy. She's going for the win on Big Dan, but barely a 2 count.
Tagging in Boomer Hatfield, her cousin.
The pop fly and lucha baseball, Boomer Hatfield. The two of them working in tandem, trying to go for that double whip, double headbutt right to the chest, and now Boomer Hatfield's gonna go. Beautiful chemistry, beautiful tandem offense. The Inzingiri rocks Big Dan, puts him right in position for Molly McCoy, who hits that big diving senton. And Boomer goes for the cover, 1, 2. Can't get the win on Big Dan. But here comes a very good professional wrestler. And you know, I asked him the other day, why was he named that at birth? And he told me that when he came out of the womb, he put that doctor in a headlock and gave him a takeover. So therefore, he was named a very good professional wrestler.
Ah, okay. Destined by birth.
Absolutely. But here comes Matt Makowski, Weapon X, one of the most dangerous men in this match. Matt Makowski's got the devil's eyes, but he just got a spine buster at the hands of Boomer Hatfield.
Wriggling out of that pin, 17 years of mixed martial arts experience, lending itself to Matt Makowski.
And Matt Makowski is a scary and dangerous man. Do you know, Sam, I once took a BJJ class.
Yeah? How'd it go?
Just imagine a room full of guys that look exactly like Matt Makowski, throwing each other around and stretching each other into a pretzel.
Oh, I can only imagine. I'd be terrified.
Needless to say, I won't be going back. But Big Insingiri rocks Matt Makowski and cartwheel sunset flip. 1, 2. Is he going to get him? No. No, you're not going to get Matt Makowski with something like that.
What everyone needs to look out for is that ripcord armbar of Matt Makowski's, because if you get caught in that, it's over.
Absolutely, and you can obviously tell he's going to be going for that on Boomer Hatfield, and he's going to be looking to rip his arm out of his socket and beat him with it, because that is the sadistic kind of man that Matt Makowski is. And speaking of sadistic, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Look, he's going for the armbar. He's going to rip his arm straight out of his socket.
Will he tap? Will he tap? Let's see.
He's keeping those hands clasped together, but Matt Makowski is going for that leg. Beautiful transition. That is the skill, the expertise of the BJJ expert right there on display. Look at that. Beautiful ankle lock by Matt Makowski. How long can Boomer is a far, far distance away from the ropes, and now he just pulled him all the way back to the middle.
Poor Boomer. Boomer's team frantically begging for him. Up, Boar!
And here comes Boar with the sleeper hold. But Travis Huckabee looking for a Cobra clutch, but Abby Jane just put a rear naked choke on
What's going on
Travis
here?
Huckabee, and now Masha Slamovich in there with a sleeper hold, and now Erica Leigh follows suit. Absolute chaos and anarchy right here at Camp Leapfrog. Where are you going to get this kind of action anywhere else? I dare you to tell me.
Well, that's what happens when no one wants to lose and everyone wants to win. Everyone is in the ring, headlocking centipede, shall we call it?
I have no idea what that is. All I know is I've never seen anything like it in my life, and I don't know why the referee isn't getting control of this match. There's only supposed to be 2 people in there at a time.
Boomer Hatfield's ankle must be done near ripped off.
Obviously, Matt Makowski still clasping onto that ankle, like you said, of Boomer Hatfield. But every single person, oh my God, look at that vice grip by Dan Champion right on Molly McCoy. But here comes a very good professional wrestler putting the boots to Boomer Hatfield.
Oh,
my God, a
stunner.
stunner that just rocked the entire participants of the match. Oh my God, devastating DDT by a very good professional wrestler. You know that's going to be it. And just like that, ABBS is back just in time to get to his shift at Walmart, where he probably bought those abs.
Oh, stop it. ABBS took one for the team just now. That's very commendable.
Yeah, he took one for the team, but unfortunately that's not going to win you a match, because now his team is down 1 participant and a very good professional wrestler's team is still intact.
Well, here's the thing about a very good professional wrestler. He's trained the majority of people on both teams. So he's got the advantage over everyone. He knows the strengths and weaknesses of every single opponent, putting him in prime position to win this thing potentially. And Boar is in here with Dan Champion. No, Dan has cleared the ring.
Boar's in there all alone, and it looks like he's going to fly. He does!
Oh!
How does somebody with that size have that kind of athleticism enough to jump over the top rope? I don't understand it. I'll say now the referee's trying to regain control. What was he doing before when they were doing some weird human centipede thing?
Well, you know, Chris is all about fun, but he's also the serious ref, but he's got to get people back in the ring. Uh-oh.
Oh, my God. Just choke slamming Boomer Hatfield like a small child is Big Dan Champion. Well, Big Dan isn't aware that Jay Lyon's in there, meat included. Main event. Handspring, Inzaguri, and super kick combination just rocks Big Dan and sends him to the outside.
Uh-oh, the hoop! Are they going to use the hoop? Will they be successful?
There's no way he can make it through that hoop, and he does! I don't believe it.
It is a free-for-all outside. No one has the upper hand right now. It is anybody's game.
Sam, I don't mean to interrupt you, but right next to us, Still Life is climbing up onto the balcony. Oh my God, CC Boost out of nowhere with a bulldog that just levels the entire playing field.
Did that just happen? Is Still Life alive? Is CC Boost alive?
I don't know how anybody down there is still breathing after that. They just dropped right on top of the entire playing field of participants.
Every single last competitor is on the ground.
And while the referee tries to regain control, I'm being told that now, unfortunately, I'm being forced to shamefully plug Sam Laterna's Wrestle T show, only on YouTube. A weekly interview series featuring some of your favorite indie stars on the rise. Subscribe now on YouTube to see interviews with people such as Alex Zane, Max Caster, Alley Cat, and more. Get the tea only on Wrestle T. I know I'll be subscribing only to leave a nasty comment and push the dislike button.
Yeah. There's way more people that like it than dislike it. Follow Wrestle T on YouTube. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for nothing, Ryan.
You're welcome. But now the action seems to be returning to the ring. Big Dan Champion is the lone competitor that stands right there in the ring.
But Abby Jane is in the corner and ready for action. Not so much. Let's see what she does against Dan Champion.
A good eye on you, Sam Laterna, and believe me, that's the only time I'm going to be complimenting you. But Big Dan runs in, just screams full steam ahead, and just hits the buckle very hard. Abby Jane is just going full steam ahead, just forearms to the throat.
This is the thing with Abby. She just comes at you when you least expect it. You think she has no more fight, and she just goes. Look at her trying to bump Dan Champion.
You know what she reminds me of? She reminds me of an annoying little gnat that flies around my head, and I just swat it away, just like Big Dan Champion is likely to do to Abby Jane right now.
Well, you never know, Ryan. In a year or two, she might be wrestling circles around you, so don't speak too soon.
Never going to happen. Never going to happen because I'm an international wrestling icon and Madison Square Garden's favorite son.
Yeah.
The Big Dan Champion just runs through Abby Jane like a runaway train, just like I said he would.
I mean, the size difference, Ryan.
The size difference is true, but that's not an excuse for Abby Jane because Abby Jane has the biggest heart almost I've ever seen in professional wrestling. I may not like her, but she's definitely got something good, and her future is very bright. But right now, not so much. Beautiful snap suplex on display by a very good professional wrestler.
And
a man who has held, Sam Laterna, the Leapfrog Championship for 24 years.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he says. I don't know. We have our interns working on that fact checking. 24 years.
Well, while you have those unpaid frog turns in the basement of Camp Leapfrog slaving away.
Who said they were unpaid?
I just assumed that Camp Leapfrog didn't have enough money to pay their interns.
We are
or
equal
nor they would.
opportunity here. Matt Makowski just pinned Abby Jane, but she kicked out and still has some fight in her.
Matt Makowski just stalking Abby Jane right now. He knows he's in full control, and he's just going to play around with Abby Jane.
And
tagging
now
with Travis Huckabee.
He and his tag partner with a double suplex. Oh, Abby Jane snapping in half.
I don't know how Abby Jane kicked out of that because they just dropped her all the way almost from the ceiling. And look at Travis Huckabee now, the golden grappler. Knows more submission holds than I have Twitter followers.
Well, that's because he studies kinesiology, and he's all about body movement and contorting people's body parts into painful positions.
Very interesting lifestyle he leads, studying kinesiology by day, torturing people by night. Look at Travis Huckabee right now. He has cruel intentions in mind for Abby Jane. Look at him, just wrapping her arms straight around, straight jacketing the arms right around her throat. And look at it, look at the bend in her back.
Nearly snapping Abby Jane in half.
Now see, Travis Huckabee let go of that hold. He knew he could have tapped out Abby Jane right there, but he decided that he wanted to continue the punishment. Travis Huckabee is teaching Abby Jane a lesson right now. And it's a lesson that she's going to learn the hard way.
Oh, yeah, this isn't his first rodeo. He's been in a Cibernetico before. And Masha Slamovich is in.
Masha Slamovich, Russian Dynamite, just putting her boot right in the throat of Abby Jane, using the full 5 count to her advantage. And now putting her boot right in the ear of Abby Jane. She might have just popped Abby Jane's eardrum. Abby Jane trying to fight back, but Masha just powers her down with a boot. Look at that.
Just manhandling.
Beautiful body slam by Masha Slamovich. What's she going for here? Masha Slamovich going up to the middle rope. Big knee drop goes right into the nose of Abby Jane. Referee might need to get in there and stop this pretty soon, Sam. But Abby Jane just kicking out. I don't know where Abby Jane is mustering all this energy from, but it's very inspiring to say the least. And I don't say that lightly.
Well, one thing about Abby is that she never gives up. At the past Camp Leapfrog Retro Live, she had to take on Devantes, a major powerhouse on the Indies and Camp Leapfrog. She came out as the loser, but she wound up earning the respect of the locker room.
That's right, and Abby Jane had the respect of the locker room that night, and she even got a little bit of respect for me because she absolutely took the fight to Devantes, and not many people are capable of doing that, let alone somebody who's so new to this business.
Absolutely.
And there we go. Now Killian McMurphy here, just in control of Abby Jane, the shooter. They don't just call him the shooter because of his collegiate wrestling background, or sorry, his amateur wrestling background, Sam. It's also because of his deadly accurate precision in the middle of that ring.
Oh yeah. He is just breaking down the left arm of Abby Jane. Who is going to let this girl tag out? And the crowd chanting Abby.
You can hear the chants for Abby coming from her team members, but I don't know if Abby Jane has enough to get back in this fight. I don't even know if the energy from her peers is going to help her at this point.
Ooh, the tortured artist with a strong forearm to Abby Jane.
And he is the tortured artist, and that was just a beautifully disastrous elbow that he used to rock Abby Jane right there.
Did he really just hit her with that glove?
Using the glove. The gloves have come off for Blank in this match, and now he's just going and just punishing Abby Jane a little bit more. Huge backbreaker from Blank right there, and that was just beautiful technique on display.
Someone end this. She's just being completely run through.
What are you talking about, Sam? I thought that you were just talking about how much heart Abby Jane had. Why are you asking the
She
referee
has
to step
heart.
in
I'm
and
not
stop
saying
this?
she doesn't have heart, but I feel bad for her.
Well, I don't feel bad for her. She knew what she was getting into when she came into this match.
Well, Abby Jane certainly has something to look forward to because on February 14th at 8 p.m., Camp Leapfrog will be presenting Camp Lovefrog, where Abby Jane with the submission locked in on Blank.
I don't believe it. Abby Jane has just got, she's got Blank in that, she's got Blank in that octopus combination, and Blank taps out. I don't believe it. This
What
is
an
only Abby
upset.
Jane's first match, and she just tapped out Blank.
Blank has been eliminated, and it's anyone's game against Abby Jane. CC Boost climbing to the top rope.
Double stomp just caves in the stomach of Abby Jane. CC Boost, but now a blind tag by Big Dan Champion. A little bit of dissension on this team.
Guys, as I was saying, Dan Champion just being a total mean guy. I was going to say something a little more profane. Guys, on February 14th, Camp Lovefrog will present a championship match, a very good professional wrestler versus ABBS and Abby Jane for the championship.
Look at these chops. Frequent chops and forearms straight to the chest and straight to the neck. Going for that big boot. Abby Jane kicks him in the stomach.
Oh!
Huge face buster from Abby Jane, but she's got to go for the cover right now. Oh my God, a snap DDT. 1, 2. Big kick out from Dan Champion.
It's going to take a little more than that to take out the big hoss Dan Champion.
But what else does Abby Jane have left in her arsenal? She's just hit him with a facebuster and DDT, and still it wasn't enough to put away
Well,
Big Dan.
she is slowly climbing to the top rope. Will she hit her drop kick? Let's see.
Flying from the skies, Abby Jane goes for a crossbody, and I don't know why you would go for something like that on Big Dan Champion. Look at him holding her up, stalling her in a vertical suplex position. Drops her from the heavens, and now Big Dan Champion, I don't know why he's not going for the cover. See, if that was me, I would have covered Abby Jane right there and gotten the win.
Well, that's the thing. The bad guys want all the glory always.
I know that he wants the glory, and he thinks that he has Abby Jane dead to rights, but Abby Jane's a fighter. And oh my God, look at Louis! Abby Jane going for the crucifix, she's gonna roll him! I don't believe it! How did Big Dan let that happen?
She eliminated Big Dan. Big Dan is furious.
There's no way in hell that should have happened. There's no way that Abby Jane, only her 5th match in, should have gotten the win over Big Dan, and Dan's gonna punish her as a
this isn't
result.
fair. This is not fair.
Huge TKO just rocks Abby Jane, and now a very good professional wrestler coming in to pick the bones, devastating DDT, and you gotta think that it's academic at this point, Sam.
Abby Jane eliminated.
Abby Jane, and then somebody, if they scrape her off the mat in time, she might be able to get back to study hall period before it ends.
Oh, stop it. Erica Leigh coming in strong with multiple kicks.
Huge spinning kick straight to the jaw of a very good professional wrestler. And there she goes, running senton, and Erica Leigh is in full control of this match.
Erica Lee's been quite the force to be reckoned with at Camp Leapfrog, facing off against both men and women. A very good professional wrestler is no different.
And obviously here at Camp Leapfrog, Sam, we don't discriminate. We don't keep people from fighting each other. We want everybody and anybody to fight one another. And here we are right now. Still Life coming in. She's going at a good professional wrestler.
Oh!
She gives her a gory bomb straight into the buckle. Big kick out by Still Life. Still Life, honestly, still has some life in this match. She's got Still Life in that powerbomb position. Went for that huge powerbomb. Ducks the line. Huge satellite DDT into a small package. It's not enough to get a good professional wrestler down. Still Life banderas herself out. Ducks the line from a very good professional wrestler. What's Still Life going for here?
Springboard.
Oh my God! That's the fruit by the foot. She just rocked him with it. But she couldn't make the cover. She couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. And Travis Huckabee just came out of nowhere with a wild right forearm. Oh my God, just launches Still Life over the top rope, does Matt Makowski, but caught by her teammates. And now here comes Midas Black, going for the O'Connor roll. Is he gonna get him? Oh my God, a beautiful transition into the sleeper hold. But Midas Black, he does the counter. Matt Makowski had to think he was gonna ram him into the buckle there.
Tremendous ring awareness on the part of both men.
Now Makowski almost got him with that sunset variation. Oh my God. You have to see these competitors are so wear down. They didn't have the energy to power themselves up. But Matt Makowski just lifted him over his shoulder and just brutally slammed him down to the mat. And Travis Huckabee being smart, knocking his tag team partner off the apron so he can't help him. But in comes Jay Lyon. Spinning heel kick to the jaw of Matt Makowski, and Jay Lyon is on fire. Oh my, he just used his partner, arm dragged him into a spear on Matt Makowski. I tell you, this team has some of the most creative combinations I've ever seen. But a huge headbutt from Travis Huckabee just absolutely rocks Jay Lyon, and now he's just hitting him over and over again with those forearms and chops. Huge spinning slam from Jay Lyon, rocks Travis Huckabee, and now look at him. I think I've seen that somewhere before.
Oh!
Goes for the springboard moonsault, but comes up empty.
The thing with both of these teams is how well they work with each other. The synergy is off the charts.
Travis Huckabee just hit him with that. That driver right down to the mat.
Where's Lyon's meat? I don't see any meat. I want the meats.
And perhaps that is his greatest weakness, is not having the meat in his mouth.
Oh yeah, money motivates some, meat motivates Lyon.
Total elimination just rocks Midas Black. I don't believe it. He just turned him inside out. 1, 2, and that's the 3 count.
Well, when that move is executed, we know it's 1, 2, 3.
It's called total elimination for a reason, and it just totally eliminated Midas Black from this match.
Oh, and now poor Jay Lyon without his partner.
Doomsday device just sends Jay Lyon. It almost put him through the mat, and Travis Huckabee forearm in the face and just gets the 3 count.
Call that a total elimination.
Absolutely. That was my line, though. I just said that.
You know what, Ryan? Calm down.
But either way, Sam, despite the fact that you're stealing my catchphrases and my lines, it's not looking good for Boomer Hatfield's team right now.
You know what? I believe in the resiliency of the best campers ever.
Travis Huckabee going for that cravat into the knee facebreaker, and Masha Slamovich just leveled Molly McCoy with a devastating clothesline. And now the two of them working in tandem. You don't often see something like this.
Oh.
Driving her arm into the mat, and I think he just broke her arm.
I don't know if Masha's speaking Japanese, Russian, whatever the case, but I'm pretty sure no one else can understand her either.
It's probably good that you can't understand her, because if you did, she would be even more intimidating, most likely.
Oh yeah, she'd be screaming murderous things to everyone.
Two of these women just trading forearms back and forth. The
Molly
intensity
McCoy!
is off the charts. Molly McCoy, this is a real hockey fight right now. I don't see any ice, but Molly McCoy just turned this wrestling match into a hockey fight. Oh my God! Spinning heel kick right to the back of the neck of Molly McCoy. Molly McCoy might have a concussion.
But Molly isn't down and out. In fact, she looks angry.
She's not down and out. She's trying to muster up that hockey fight type energy, but she just doesn't have much left. Masha Slamovich levels her with the big suplex.
We have 3 ladies who remain in the match. Still Life, Molly McCoy, Erica Leigh, and Masha Slamovich, rather. So it's 4. Oh, my!
Matt Demorest, a torture rack into a knee. I don't know how Molly McCoy is standing. Molly McCoy just leveled Matt Demorest with that Liger kick. Boomer Hatfield, they're in position. Big knee into the code red combination, and it gets the 3 count on Matt Demorest. Here comes the shooter, Killian McMurphy. Calling Boomer Hatfield stupid, but Big Boar just rocks Killian Murphy with that big throat thrust, and another pop-up throat thrust on Killian McMurphy. Look at him, he's got spaghetti legs, Sam.
He's getting what's coming to him.
And around we go into that huge sidewalk slam from Boar. 1-2, but kick out by Killian McMurphy. Killian needs to tag out or get the hell out of that ring because Boar is about to eat him alive. Oh my God! Fireman's carry into the slam, and Boar just goes for the cover, but Killian McMurphy's still kicking out. But look, there's Big Dust. Big Dust always has the back of Killian McMurphy, always has his client's best interest at heart. Big Dust providing the distraction. Killian McMurphy going for that O'Connor roll, but the referee didn't see it. Why is the referee not counting the pin?
I am so glad that backfired on those two. Killian and his goons been running.
Well, you shouldn't be glad that backfired because it provided Killian McMurphy with the distraction to do a low blow on Big Boar, just like he did right now.
He is the worst camper ever.
And I believe that's the boy lariat that Killian McMurphy just hit Boar with. He just rocked him, almost took his damn head off, and Killian McMurphy eliminates Boar from this match.
That is
look
not
at that.
fair.
Look at how easily the tide of momentum can turn in a match like this.
Yeah, that's what happens when you cheat.
But here's Erica Leigh. And Killian McMurphy, she just hits him with a huge German suplex. Killian McMurphy staggered to the corner. Erica whips him across the ring. What's she going for here? Huge back elbow into the corner.
Erica has a bone to pick with Killian. He's been messing with her since Christmas Trios when her and D-Generation Hex versed Killian and his goons.
Yeah, Killian McMurphy definitely been a thorn in the side of Erica Leigh, and you have to think that at some point an explosive confrontation is destined between these two.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, after all, he was responsible for turning Erica into a werewolf.
Well, like I said before, I'm pretty sure Erica was already a werewolf, but Killian McMurphy just unleashed that power on the Camp Leapfrog.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, Ryan.
Killian McMurphy going for that big clothesline. Erica Leigh ducks around, whips Killian off, shadows him, ducks the line. Huge spear! Huge spear from Erica Leigh. Is it going to be enough to get the cover on Killian McMurphy? And it is! And is that a sign of things to come in the future for these two?
Oh, I certainly hope so.
A huge dropkick from CC Boost, Sam Laterna.
If I know one thing about Erica, it's that something like a dropkick isn't going to take her out. She is ready for CC Boost. She will come back strong.
Well, she wasn't really ready for that dropkick right there, seeing as how CC Boost just came absolutely out of nowhere. Huge German suplex just drops him on the top of his head. I don't know if CC Boost is even alive at this point. Whipping CC Boost in the corner does Erica Leigh. Charges in with a body splash. Here comes Still Life, hitting him with a big back elbow. Off the ropes. Still Life with a huge bulldog. But Still Life can't make the cover. She can't capitalize on this opportunity. But now she is. But see, ring positioning is everything. Still Life did not drag CC Boost to the middle of the ring, and CC Boost was able to grab that rope and break the count.
She just went off the balcony. Give her a break.
Well, CC Boost also just came off the balcony, Sam Laterna, so I don't know why you're trying to use that as an excuse.
CC Boost is always jumping off high platforms. It's different.
Hey, sometimes you got to take a big risk to get a big reward, but she just, oh my God, Death Valley driver on the apron and just rolls him back into the ring, and now Still Life has got a chance to end CC Boost in this match right here. Pulling him in, got control of the arm, straight jacking DDT, just spikes him on the top of his head, and now Still Life is in the middle of the ring. There, she gets the count on CC Boost. But once again, a very good professional wrestler, has the ring prowess and the strategy and the experience to know when to come in and pick the bones. And now, he's got her up in a powerbomb position. Huge powerbomb, drives her almost through the canvas, but no, Still Life just kicks out. How did Still Life muster up that kick out of that powerbomb? I don't know how.
I'm confident that Still Life will get out of this.
Well, I don't know why you're confident in that, because Still Life is in her opponent's corner, and she's being absolutely manhandled right now.
Matt Makowski not letting Still Life get to her corner.
Matt Makowski working the arm there. You see driving the point of his knee right into the right arm of Still Life.
Working her back into their corners. Salt of the earth.
See, look, they are just absolutely picking her apart right now. But that is what these two do best. Nice snapmare from Travis Huckabee. Huge knee to the side of the face and rolling through.
Both of these competitors with tremendous technical prowess. Who will come out on top?
Well, I don't know who's going to come out on top, but I can tell you right now, it doesn't look like it's going to be Still Life.
It's going to be Still Life.
Based on what's going to happen right now. I don't know how you can say that, because Travis Huckabee is in full control with this hold right here.
The crowd is chanting her name.
The crowd can chant all they want. It doesn't stop the fact that Travis Huckabee is just absolutely laying into Still Life with those elbows right to the side of the jaw. Now here comes Masha Slamovich. Huge German suplex with a nice bridge.
What is that, her 50th suplex today?
Hey, if you're good at something, better not stop doing it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what they say, Sam. Huge knee right in the corner on Still Life from Masha Slamovich. Whipping Still Life across the ring. Huge boot to the side of the face. Almost took Still Life's head clean off and sent it right out of the ring.
Oh, it could be over.
Dropkick almost caves in the chest of Still Life, and it's not enough to get the 3 count. Still Life is showing signs of life in this match, no pun intended. And now, as you said, look at the troops rallying behind Still Life. But is it going to be enough to energize her back into this match? Masha Slamovich goes for a wild line, misses, but now Still Life just rocks Masha Slamovich with a vicious European uppercut. Going for that back elbow into the whip. Huge back elbow just sends Masha Slamovich right to the mat.
I think that's the first time I've seen Masha Slamovich down for more than a few seconds. Really cleaned her clock there.
Well, enjoy it while it lasts, Sam Laterna, because you're not likely to see it again. But right now, Still Life is taking control of this opportunity. Look at that disrespectful slap right to the face of Still Life by Masha Slamovich. And now look at these two.
It appears that both competitors are on the bar duking it out.
They're right in front of us, right on this wooden bar, and I don't think anything good can happen from this confrontation right here. Oh my God.
Oh my God!
Devastating back suplex. Still Life has got to be broken in half. I don't imagine how anyone could survive that.
The devastation. Will Masha be able to get the pin?
But Masha Slamovich also slow to make the cover.
Oh, she says it's over.
She's not going for the cover. She's going to inflict more damage on Still Life and try and put her away for good. Look at this, Sam Laterna.
Oh!
A modified package pile driver from Masha Slamovich drops Still Life on her head and takes her right out of the match. Now, what was it that you said that Still Life was going to get back into this?
You know what, Ryan?
What?
You were right this time, but that doesn't take anything away from Still Life. Valiant competitor.
Well, I'll agree with you on this and this only. Still Life, it doesn't take anything away from Still Life's ability, but Still Life is now out of this match, and that's the only thing that matters right now. Huge bulldog tandem combination from Boomer Hatfield and Molly McCoy, and now here comes Erica Leigh. Going for that Sunton one more time. Boomer Hatfield, look at the dog pile cover. How is that legal? How can you make a dog pile cover in this match? How did the referee not throw that?
Ryan, that is the only way to pin someone as powerful as Masha Slamovich. You need more than one person.
I don't understand how that can, I don't understand how the referee can go with that. That's obviously not following the rules of this match.
Whatever, keep making your excuses. We have Boomer Hatfield.
But a very good professional wrestler going for that signature DDT.
Yes, a very good professional wrestler, the uncle of Molly McCoy. These two have a very storied history.
Sorry. Oh, okay, sorry. Molly McCoy going for that rolling kick again. She used that to eliminate another competitor early. But look at the technical prowess of a very good professional wrestler. They call him that for a reason. It's because he was able to transition so smoothly into that devastating DDT.
How could he eliminate his own flesh and blood?
But now Boomer Hatfield, his estranged son, just absolutely rocked him with those forearms, but he stopped him dead in his tracks. Boomer going for that drop kick, not enough to take down a very good professional wrestler. He missed, but that arm drag rolls him through. Cannonballs into the back, and even somebody like Boomer Hatfield just throwing his entire weight into your back, that's gonna hurt no matter who you are.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, Hurricane Rana attempt, but a very good professional wrestler, way too strong, and throws him down with that powerbomb. He eliminates somebody earlier. Is he gonna do it? No! The powerbomb is not enough to take down Boomer Hatfield.
These two know each other way too well.
Oh my God. Huge vertical slam into the jackhammer, and he almost gets him, but he doesn't. How the hell did Boomer Hatfield just kick out of that? That move has put away so many people over the years.
That is what I call heart, Ryan Nova. Not a lot of people possess it.
Well, I don't like Boomer Hatfield, and I hate to give him credit for absolutely anything, but the one thing he does have, and you are right, is heart. Possibly the biggest heart in this entire match.
Well, he's the team captain of Best Campers Ever. He has to. Oh, victory
That's stupid.
roll!
Rolling through, crossing the legs. Look at that. And a three.
Oh! A very good professional wrestler has been eliminated.
I don't believe it. That had to have been a fast count on the part of the referee. There's no way that a very good professional wrestler would have allowed that to happen to him, especially not from his estranged son, Boomer Hatfield.
Well, he allowed it to happen. He was just pinned.
Well, we'll have to get the play-by-play and kind of watch the tape back on that one, because I'm not sure exactly if that happened or not.
Yeah, okay, Sports Center.
Erica Leigh just driving her boot, drive-by kick right into the side of the face of Matt Makowski.
Coming to the aid, up!
Whipping Travis Huckabee off the ropes, but Travis Huckabee reverses. Oh my God, big swinging slam from Travis Huckabee just brings Erica right down to the mat, just stops all of her momentum. Look at that, going for the cravat driver again. Oh! He just drove her face directly into the mat. Her face has got to be shattered.
And the 2-on-1 onslaught to Boomer Hatfield continues. Matt Makowski and Travis Huckabee have something planned.
It worked before. It worked before. There's no way in hell that it can't work again. Total elimination takes out Boomer Hatfield. No! Why did they not stop Erica Leigh from breaking up that pin?
I think this is one of the best Ciberneticos I have ever seen, Ryan.
This is certainly one of the best matches I have ever seen live in person in my entire life, and we have Camp Leapfrog and GCW to thank for that.
Absolutely. For those of you who are just tuning in, just watching Camp Leapfrog for the first time, follow us on social media at Camp Leapfrog on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
And don't forget that you can donate to indiegogo.com/project/fight-forever. Oh my God! Jumping spinning kick to the midsection of Erica Leigh, and Travis Huckabee levels her with the backstabber. This has got to be it. But Matt Makowski opting not to pin Erica Leigh, rolls her out. Instead, they're going to choose. Now this is smart. They're taking the smaller competitor and they're isolating him. But see, Matt Makowski didn't push Erica Leigh all the way out of the ring, and now Erica Leigh is coming back to be a thorn. Huge poison rana on Matt Makowski, and Erica Leigh stopping Travis Huckabee dead in his tracks on the top rope. And look at her. What is she going to do? Looks like she's going for a superplex of some kind. Huge superplex.
Beautiful.
Takes down Travis Huckabee. Boomer Hatfield looks like he's trying to stop Matt Makowski. Boomer Hatfield playing defense. Matt Makowski. What? I don't believe it. There's no way that should have been humanly possible. Erica Leigh, German suplex on Travis Huckabee.
The karma's real.
Boomer Hatfield just deadlift German suplex a man the size of Matt Makowski.
A total elimination of the total eliminators.
That's not funny. There's no way that should have been humanly possible. But Boomer Hatfield, there's nobody quite like him in the professional wrestling business today.
Uh-oh.
But look at this, Sam. Look at this. According to what you were... Look at this, Sam. There's only 2 competitors left in this match, and now 2 of the teammates now have to fight each other. And look, see, there's no honor among teammates in this match.
Well, it's not that there's no honor, but with the Torneo Cibernetico, if one team is eliminated, the remaining members of the team that remain have to compete against each other. There's only room for friendship in the locker room, not in the ring.
Huge German suplex on the part of Boomer Hatfield on Erica Leigh. A lot of German suplexes being seen over the night.
Boomer Hatfield going for the pin. Near fall. Erica kicking out at 2.
It's just not enough. And I mean, Boomer Hatfield must have taken so much out of himself doing that deadlift to somebody the size of Matt Makowski. It's obvious he didn't have as much strength as he did when he German suplexed Erica Leigh. And Boomer Hatfield, I don't know if you saw Sam Turner, but he went for that cannonball in the corner. He missed. And now Erica Leigh just giving it back to him, giving him her own German suplex. And now, look at that. It looks like she's setting up for some kind of... She went for the spear, but Boomer Hatfield just jumped completely out of the way with a beautiful leapfrog. How about that? A leapfrog on Camp Leapfrog.
You're very punny, Ryan.
I know. Now Boomer Hatfield has got Erica Leigh up, possibly looking for a back suplex, but Erica Leigh counters. She's just driving her knee into the side of the face of Boomer Hatfield. Going for that Shining Wizard, but there was no water in the pool, and she comes up empty. Boomer Hatfield now gaining control. Looks like he's going for it. Michinoku driver just drops Erica Leigh right on the back of her neck, but still not enough to look at the fight in Erica Leigh. And I hate to say that, you know I don't like either of these 2 competitors, but look at the fight on display from Erica Leigh. The nerve to be able to kick out of that Michinoku driver.
The nerve, her fight is undeniable. Her will to succeed in this industry is evident in the ring today. Erica Leigh is the future of the women's indies division.
Well, there is certainly an argument to be made for that. But at what point, oh my God, spear! Spear by Erica Leigh. Boomer Hatfield went for that jump off the top rope, and Erica Leigh just cut him in half with a huge spear. Oh my God, huge suplex. 1, 2, 3, and Erica Leigh is your winner. I don't believe it. Erica Leigh just beat her own team captain.
I told you, Ryan, I told ya. What a valiantly fought match by Erica Leigh. Boomer Hatfield congratulating her on her win. As you can see, all of the campers are gathered around the ring, chanting Leapfrog. Everyone, follow Camp Leapfrog on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Camp Leapfrog. Thank you so much for watching. Sam Laterna out, Ryan Nova.
The Ryan Nova.
Whatever you say. Thank you for watching, folks.
Man, I took a nap and you guys are back. That was chaos, ups, downs, side to side, highs and lows. You got it all. And Erica Leigh brought it home for my personal favorite team of all time, the best campers ever. Congratulations to those guys. And you know, I'm tickled pink that y'all decided to join me today for day 2 of Frog Week. I hope I'm teaching you a little something about Camp Leapfrog and our origins, and or you know, I hope I'm just refreshing your mind on things of the past. But tomorrow, day 3 of Frog Week, we got Edith Surreal hosting, and then I'll be back Thursday for day 4. Yeah, that's how weeks work. 4 Thursday for Frog Week. Guys, love y'all. I'll see y'all Thursday.